sheep that gone astray, that means that you're doing what you want to do. I ain't got to ask Jesus what I need to do because I'm going to do what I want to do. As I was studying, it talked about little sheep. They said when they don't have no shepherd, you know what they do? They all go, I think I'm going to go this way. I think I'm going to go this way. I think this is better for me. And everybody going all different kind of ways because they don't have no shepherd to lead them. He said, but I want to let you know when the Bible said, the Lord is my shepherd. That means that not only am I going to seek him for my healing, but I'm going to seek him for my life. Because I understand that the shepherd goes ahead of the sheep. And he leads the sheep. And he protects the sheep. He guides them. And even when it talks about even when the sheep go too far, you know how they have like the little hook. And they go off, they try to go off the wrong way. He'll get the hook and he'll bring them back in. How many times you almost got in trouble and he had to put the hook and to bring you back in? See, because all us in our own mindset think we know what we do. Amen. Amen. And he said, no. You are sheep in need of a shepherd. Amen. You just can't want him to be your shepherd because you want to get out of that. But then, Lord, I got my life. I don't need you to tell me what to do about my love life. But you can help me with my finances. Come on. God, you can help me with my health, but I don't need you to tell me about my job. God, I don't need you to tell me about my children. But you can tell me about what to eat. See, if the Lord going to be your shepherd, he got to be your shepherd for everything. Because see, it say, we all are like sheep have gone astray. Each of us have turned to his own way. And the Lord has laid on him the iniquity of us all. So he was oppressed and afflicted. And yet he did not open his mouth. Think about it. The more they whooped him, the more they beat him, he didn't open his mouth. Jesus. How many times people have come up against you and you kept quiet? Mm-hmm. How many times have people just kept lashing out at you, and you feel like I got to war back with them because they warred up against me? Mm-hmm. I have been there. But he said, but I want you to know, you got to know if I'm going to be your shepherd, you got to know when to be quiet. And you got to know when to fight. You got to know when to say something. But it say that when he took that beating, he didn't say anything. You know why he didn't take anything? Because that was his assignment. His assignment was, well, I can set mankind free. So he said, you know what? I'm going to endure heartache as a good soldier. Because I know this is what I got to go through. What is he saying? We got to stop all our mumbling and complaining. Amen. Because we got to understand that this suffering, I understand Christ suffered, so I understand that I'm going to suffer sometimes. And all the time, I don't have to keep giving Jesus the last word. Jesus, when you going to do it? Don't you think if he would have said that on the cross, God, when you going to come and get me? But he know because of what we was going to go through, he said, I ain't going to say nothing. Because this is what I got to take for them. Just so me and you don't have to deal with what we deal with. So why do we get comfortable in going through stuff? And why we try to fix it when we don't have to? Because he don't want us to. He wants us that we will understand that you got to really get it in your mind and see what Jesus did for us. I need you to get that picture in your mind. Every beating. I want you to think about the situation that you in right now. You got to understand, he took a beating for you. That you don't have to deal with that. But if you will put your confidence in him and say, I'm going to trust God. I'm going to trust God to heal me. I'm going to trust God to deliver me. I'm going to trust God to provide for me. Because that's what he did this on the cross for. You see what I'm saying? Because see, sometimes we get so caught up, we know it, but we're not thinking about what he did.